Derek Burton from Mars Engineering. We manufacture the Befree power station. This picture here is my garden 5 years ago, and that little wooden structure is the very first independent power station. And this is the Independence 2. Let me show you around. The Independence 2 powers my house, which is a 4-bedroom house. Got solar panels on the outside providing electricity, and on the inside which is inside really nice and warm, because this is a hugely thermally efficient building. It's got special glass that traps all the solar radiation in here. We've got a solar hot water array that heats up my domestic water. We've got an air source heat pump which runs really efficiently because it gets very warm in here. It's nearly 40 degrees C in here, so the air source heat pump takes all that heat that's built up in here, the solar gain, and all the losses from the pumps and the valves and the tanks which are normally wasted in your house, and it puts it all into my domestic hot water as well. The solar voltaic cells and a little wind turbine that we've got at the top of the garden store the electric energy in a sort of buffer, a set of batteries. And we can also charge those batteries from cheap overnight electricity. The battery bank is connected through some inverters back into my house, and it powers most of my electric circuits in my house. This little tank is our comfort heating tank. So during those early spring and late summer days where it's a bit nippy outside and you don't want to turn the central heating on, the air source heat pump actually takes control of the central heating, heats the central heating water through this tank as a heat exchanger, and in the house we've got a lovely sort of background heat in our radiators. Boiler doesn't switch on at all. We've got a big diesel generator as standby because we do get power cuts here, and usually with the battery bank and the contribution from the renewable energies, we can be independent for 2 or 3 days without having to run the generator. What else can I show you? If you want to see the connection for the house, all the plumbing, all the wiring goes into an insulated python which goes into the ground and is connected to the house. So the python comes from the power station underground, and all those connections come up through this little umbilical cord and connected into all the electric and water, gas supplies in the house here. And as you can see, we're also connected to the web. So you've seen a little tour around the Independence Power Station. I hope you thought it was well worth watching. We like it. It's a great piece of kit. It saves us about 30% of our electricity costs and about 40% of our gas. It provides most of our grey water and can provide us with drinking water as well, and that's becoming scarcer and nearly as expensive as the other utilities. It's local, it's mine. I can ride out power cuts. I've got some resilience to those sorts of things. I'm protected a little bit against future energy increases. I can increase its capacity to provide me with more of my needs, and I can actually develop it to go completely off grid. So it's great. It's the way I think everyone should be, have control over their own basic energy and water needs. The Independence